You're lying in bed at 2 a.m. Your stomach is doing backflips. Not from the food, from the math you just did in your head the 100th time this month. Bills hit Friday, paycheck Wednesday. The gap between them is maybe $200 if nothing goes wrong, if your car doesn't break down, if your kid doesn't get sick, if your boss doesn't cut your hours. That's not life. That's waiting for disaster with your eyes closed. Your friend texted you last night asking if you could cover lunch. They didn't have it. Your coworker got visibly stressed when the payroll email was late by an hour. Your mom called asking how you're doing, and you lied and said fine because the real answer, terrified and broke, isn't something you say out loud. You're not alone in this. 60% of Americans are living the exact same nightmare right now. Not because they're bad with money, not because they made stupid choices. They're stuck because one number is missing from their life: $30,000. That's it. That one number sitting in a bank account changes everything about whether you can actually sleep at night or whether your body is constantly in fight or flight mode, eating itself from the inside. I'm Finn. I study how money actually destroys people's lives and how it can save them. And what I keep seeing is that $30,000 is the magic line where the game completely shifts. Your bank knows this too, and they're absolutely terrified of you reaching it.
$30,000 isn't just more money. It's the difference between your body being at war with itself and actually functioning like a human should. When you're below 30K, your nervous system is stuck in constant panic. Your brain thinks there's a predator chasing you every single day. Your cortisol is permanently maxed out. You're not sleeping, you're just lying there doing mental math about which bill gets paid first. Your stomach is a knot. Your digestion is wrecked. You get sick easier because stress literally nukes your immune system. People don't talk about this part. They talk about budgets and saving rates and investment returns, but nobody talks about what it feels like when your body finally stops being in survival mode. At 30K, something breaks, the right way. The 3 a.m. panic dreams stop coming. Your stomach settles. You can actually taste food instead of just mechanically eating while your brain screams about money. You sleep like a normal person again. Your relationships get normal too. You're actually present when you're with people instead of mentally doing spreadsheets. You hear what your partner is saying instead of nodding while anxiety consumes you. You can be silly with your kids instead of carrying this invisible weight that makes everything feel heavy. One woman I know, Jennifer from Phoenix, hit 30K at 34 years old. She told me her doctor asked why her blood pressure suddenly dropped so much. She'd been on medication for 5 years. The stress was the disease the whole time. A guy named Marcus from Nashville said he hadn't had a good laugh in 7 years. Actual laugh, not the fake one people do at parties. 2 months after hitting 30K, his sense of humor came back. He was cracking jokes with friends again. That sounds small until you realize he'd forgotten that version of himself existed. This is what banks don't want you to know. Your stress is their profit. Your desperation is their business model. When you're panicked, you make bad decisions. You take predatory loans. You overdraft and pay fees. You carry credit card balances because you have no choice. At 30K, all that stops.
Banks have figured out something dark. Broke people are profitable people, and they've built their entire business around keeping you broke just enough. Overdraft fees. Banks made $7.7 billion last year just from people going negative. That's billion with a B. You slip $5 under zero and boom, $35 fee. You just paid $35 to be poor. Some people get hit with multiple overdrafts in one day. I've seen people get charged $150 in fees for being short like $40. When you have 30K, you never overdraft, ever. That buffer means you're covered. Banks make $0 off you that way. They hate it. Then there's the desperation trap. When you're desperate for cash, your options are garbage. Payday loans at 400% interest, title loans where they take your car, personal loans with insane rates, credit cards at 29% APR. Banks know desperate people don't shop around. You just need money now, and you'll pay whatever it costs. With $30K sitting there, you're never desperate. Need $2,000? You transfer it from savings. No loan, no interest, no fees, no profit for anybody. Credit card companies literally call people like you a deadbeat when you have savings. Not as an insult, that's actually the industry term. You use their card, rack up points, and pay it off monthly. They make nothing. A person below $30K, they carry a balance, pay interest every month, and that's a revenue stream. The average American with credit card debt pays over $1,000 a year in interest. That's $1,000 handed to the bank for absolutely nothing, just pure profit from your panic. Then there's the monthly fees, checking account maintenance fees. Most banks will drop them if you maintain a $1,500 or $5,000 minimum. People living paycheck to paycheck can't hit those minimums consistently. Money comes in and goes right back out, so they pay $12 a month just to have an account. That's $144 a year to store your own money. With $30K, you clear any minimum they set. No fees. Another revenue stream dies. But the biggest profit comes from something invisible. Stress makes you stupid, financially stupid. You impulse buy because you need a dopamine hit. You take bad deals because you don't have time to shop around. You say yes to financing because you need the thing now. Stressed people are easy marks. With $30K, you make decisions calmly. You can walk away from trash deals. You can wait for sales. You can negotiate. That financial cushion doesn't just protect you from emergencies, it protects you from your own stress responses. And that's why banks fear you at $30K. You stop being their ideal customer. If you're watching this and you're tired of being that ideal customer, subscribe. I break down this money stuff every week, the real stuff, the stuff that actually changes your life.
Okay, so you're probably thinking this sounds impossible. You're living paycheck to paycheck right now. How are you supposed to get to $30K when you can barely cover rent? I'm not going to lie to you, it's not quick, but it's simpler than you think. First thing, find the gap. Look at your income and your expenses. Is there any space between them? Even $50 a month. That's your starting point. If there's no gap, you need to either cut something or make more money. There's no hack for this part. It just is what it is. But here's what changes everything. Automation. The day your paycheck hits, money moves to savings before you even see it, before you can spend it. $50, $100, whatever you can manage. You don't think about it. It just happens. Treat it like a bill, not like whatever's left over, like rent, like it's mandatory, because it is. Then use the windfalls. Tax refund, savings goal. Bonus, savings goal. Someone gave you $200 for your birthday? Savings goal. Not a new thing, not a trip, the goal. Cut one thing that doesn't actually matter. You've got at least one subscription you don't care about, a service you forgot you were paying for, a habit that's just noise. Find it and kill it. Let's say you can save $300 a month. That's $3,600 a year. In just over 8 years, you're at $30K. Sounds slow? Yeah, but those 8 years are going to pass anyway. You can get to 42 with $30K in the bank, or you can get to 42 exactly where you are now. But here's what actually happens. You start saving and something shifts in your brain. You get obsessed with watching that number grow. You find more ways to cut. You get a raise and actually keep it instead of inflating your lifestyle. Most people who commit to this hit $30K faster than they expected. And once you're there, the game is completely different. Below $30K, you're playing defense, reacting to emergencies, getting squeezed by fees and interest and desperation. Your boss has power over you because you can't afford to leave. Your landlord has power over you. Creditors have power over you. Everyone wins except you. Above $30K, you finally play offense. You can take risks. You can make decisions from strength instead of fear. Your boss loses his grip because you can walk if you need to. You can negotiate better. You can actually live instead of just surviving. Your bank built their entire business model on you staying below this line. Every dollar you add to that 30K is a dollar they can't extract from you in fees and interest. Every step toward it is a step away from being their perfect customer. Get there. Make them mad about it.
$30,000 isn't the finish line. It's just the first real milestone where everything changes. Below 30K, you're a product. Your stress is their business. Your desperation is their profit. Every fee, every late payment, every interest charge, that's money flowing from your panic into their pockets. At 30K, you stop being profitable for them. You become someone they actually have to serve. And the peace that comes with it, that's everything. You sleep through the night. You're present with people instead of calculating rent in your head. Your body stops the constant stress response that's been destroying you. People hit 30K and don't realize how much the money was suffocating them until it's gone. They didn't know they could sleep like that, laugh like that, feel calm like that. You can get there. Might take 5 years, might take 10. Those years pass either way. You can arrive at your next milestone with $30,000 in the bank and your nervous system finally calm, or exactly where you are now. The choice is yours. If this hit different, if you're tired of being squeezed by banks, subscribe. I release videos every week about money that actually matters, the stuff that changes your real life. Comment below. Where are you right now? What's your number? Let's track this together. You're not alone. Now go get that 30K. Your peace depends on it.